on February 22nd, 2018, you spoke to the American Constitution Society, and this is what you said. The right to work movement is deeply racist. You said that, didn't you?
Senator, I do not have that speech in front of me. I have spoken on a number of occasions about the
You
history.
turned your notes over to us. You didn't read them before you turned them over?
Senator, I've spoken on a number of occasions about the history. I was not speaking about...
Are you saying that you didn't say that?
Senator, I've spoken on a number of occasions about the history.
Are you saying that you didn't say that?
I have turned over all of my notes from my speeches.
I don't think you're telling the truth, Ms. Berner.
Hey, what's up, YouTube fam? Today, we're diving into some serious political drama that you won't believe. We've got Senator John Kennedy absolutely grilling a judicial nominee, and trust me, it gets intense. So, buckle up and let's break down this wild hearing. Alright, so here's the deal. Senator Kennedy starts off by accusing this nominee of lying to Senator Graham. Talk about starting with a bang. Then he brings up a speech the nominee gave back in 2018 to the American Constitution Society. Now get this, Kennedy claims the nominee said, and I quote, "The right to work movement is deeply racist." Whoa, right? But here's where it gets interesting. When confronted, the nominee doesn't confirm or deny it. Instead, they're all like, "Oh, I don't have my speech notes." Convenient, huh? Now, just when you think it can't get any crazier, Kennedy drops another bombshell. He brings up a case involving someone named Mindy Sturdy, a union member who claimed she faced sexual discrimination. And let me tell you, the details are shocking. We're talking executives asking about rough sex and bondage, inappropriate comments about body parts, and even allegations of sexual favors for job offers. It's like a sleazy office drama, but in real life. Here's where it gets really juicy. Kennedy accuses the nominee of refusing to investigate these complaints when Sturdy reached out. Can you believe it? The nominee tries to defend themselves, saying they were just doing their job as an attorney for their client, but Kennedy's not buying it, and honestly, I'm not sure I am either. Now get this. The cherry on top of this whole mess is when Kennedy reveals that the guy at the center of these allegations, Dave Reagan, is still a union president. The nominee seems totally clueless about this, which just adds to the drama.
Now, on February 22nd, 2018, you spoke to the American Constitution Society, and this is what you said. The right to work movement is deeply racist. You said that, didn't you?
Senator, I do not have that speech in front of me. I have spoken on a number of occasions about the history.
You turned your notes over to us. You didn't read them before you turned them over?
Senator, I've spoken on a number of occasions about the history. I was not speaking about...
Are you saying that you didn't say that?
Senator, I've spoken on a number of occasions about the history.
Are you saying that you didn't say that?
I have turned over all of my notes from my speeches.
I don't think you're telling the truth, Ms. Berner. Let me ask you another question. Do you remember Mindy Sturdy?
No, sir, I do not remember.
I'm embarrassed you don't remember her. She was one of your union members. She alleged that she was the victim of sexual discrimination at one of your local unions. This is what she said. She alleged that one of the executives there asked her, quote, if she enjoyed rough sex and bondage. She said that the chapter president, Mr. Dave Reagan, asked her, quote, does the carpet match the drapes? And, quote, what would you do for some jewelry? She alleged that Mr. Reagan told another staffer, quote, that the only way she is getting a job is if she sucks my member of the male anatomy. Another employee said in an affidavit that Mr. Reagan, quote, went around asking women if he could sniff their panties, close quote, at an October 2017 work party. She said another executive, quote, grabbed my upper thigh while I was driving. And she wrote you and asked you to investigate. And you said no, didn't you?
Senator, I have dedicated my career to representing women and families. That has been my work.
You said no, didn't you?
Senator,
You told her that let her own chapter represent or investigate its own misconduct, didn't you?
Senator, I'm going to give you additional time, but I want the witness to be able to fully answer the question.
Senator, the letter that you are quoting from, I wrote in my capacity as counsel to my client. It was the position of my client, and I was acting as an advocate.
You refused to investigate, though, didn't you?
Senator, I believe that I have faithfully adhered to my obligations as an attorney for my client.
I don't think Ms. Sturgis would agree with you. In fact, Mr. Reagan, the chapter president, is still the president, isn't he?
I
You don't
believe
even know?
Dave Reagan is the president of one of our local union, of one of
Wow.
SEIU's local unions. Yes.
Wow.
Wow, what a roller coaster, right? This hearing had everything. Accusations of racism, sexual harassment cover-ups, and a nominee on the hot seat. It really makes you think about who we're putting in these important positions and how thorough our vetting process is. Hey, if you found this breakdown interesting and want to stay up to date on all the latest political drama, smash that subscribe button. Trust me, you don't want to miss what I've got coming up next. Until next time, stay informed and stay awesome.